bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar.
Saludo en ti las fuerzas de las estrellas, saludo en ti las riquezas de lo profundo del mar. En su música está la gracia de la danza de una luna llena. Tu sonrisa brilla más que el sol en la primavera.
Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar.
Gitana mía, ayúdanos a merecer esta felicidad. Gitana mía, ilumina mis caminos para yo poder llegar. Gitana mía, esta oración no tiene fin. Cuando una gitana reza, Dios se pone a cantar.
Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar.
Es la gitana que llega para bendecir al pueblo. Es la gitana que llega abriendo nuestros caminos. Es la gitana que llega para defender nuestra libertad. Esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar.
Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar.
Gitana mía, gitana bella,
yo te vengo a saludar.
mi mente está libre para soñar.
Yo te vengo a saludar.
Oye bien esta plegaria.
Hello, hello, hello.
Te lo pido yo del alma.
Yo te vengo a saludar.
Hoy yo te llamo a trabajar.
Yo te vengo a saludar. Esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar.
Hello. Hello, my soul family.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre.
How's my soul family doing tonight?
Venga nosotros en tu reino para hacer tu voluntad.
Toma tu vista, Dios mío.
Hello, my soul
Así
family.
esta infeliz criatura no me dé la sepultura entre las olas del mar. Dame la fuerza y valor para salvar el abismo. Dame gracia por lo mismo, es tan grande tu bondad.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga nosotros en tu reino para hacer voluntad. Vénganos todo en tu reino para hacer tu voluntad. Vénganos todo en tu reino para hacer tu voluntad. Cristo bajó del alto cielo. Él se envolvió entre las mujeres y ahora viene pegando otra vez. Ay, Dios mío, misericordia. Cristo bajó del alto cielo. Cristo bajó, Él se envolvió entre las mujeres y ahora viene pegando.
Okay. As you can see, it's a complete different setup tonight. You know, my spirit this morning said, you need to be outside. Do it outside tonight. Don't do it inside. Do it outside. So, you know, when spirit speaks, what do? I obey. So I decided to host Tarot Tuesday tonight outdoors. And I'm hoping that you can hear me clearly. I know these AirPods are gonna die after a while, but hopefully you can still hear me after my AirPods go down. And hopefully the wind, because it's a little windy in my area, hopefully the wind can still allow you to hear me this evening. Before we get ready to jump into Tarot Tuesday, let me see, because I need to make sure that I'm seeing some of your messages, because needless to say, this new setup, my gadgets are too far, so I can see I can see my IG messages here on my iPad, but I cannot see my YouTube and Facebook messages because they're too far away from me. I apologize, but this is the way it needed to be tonight. So that being said, my beloved soul family, that being said, it is important. It is important for us to understand something tonight. I want us to understand something tonight. When Spirit said to me, host, thank you for those badges, Madre Agua. Thank you, La Soul, for those badges. I appreciate you all. When Spirit said, host, do Tarot Tuesday tonight outside. Doesn't matter about the wind. It doesn't matter about, having a microphone. I have a microphone. That doesn't matter. What matters is to host this vibration outdoors tonight. And this is what I'm doing. And one message that came up as I was setting up this altar out here, as I was connecting with Spirit, Spirit said to me, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. And as I was digging into what it means, one of the messages that needs to come clear tonight is that you need to be willing to let go. You need to be willing to let go of what doesn't fit. Whatever doesn't fit you, whatever does not fit you in your life, you must be willing to let it go. If it doesn't fit, if that relationship you're trying to fit into is not doing good to you mentally, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, you must let it go. And I see that the connection on IG has been interrupted. Let me check and see. Let me check and see my soul family, what's going on over there. It says poor connection. Hopefully we're back. And it seems like we are back. If not, I'm going to have to change phones. and do it from another phone. But either way, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. Okay. So, that being said, Spirit said tonight, if it doesn't fit, you got to let it go. If it doesn't fit, you must let it go. Because at the end of the day, what you cannot continue to do is continue to adopt places and people and things that do not fit does not fit into your spirit. If it doesn't fit into your spirit, you must let it go. Simple as that. If it does not fit into your spirit, you must let it go. You cannot continue to sacrifice yourself anymore mentally, emotionally, and also physically, because whatever is tormenting your mind emotionally is affecting your mind, it's affecting your body physically. You hear me? So therefore, the thank you for those badges, my soul family. Thank you for those badges. It is imperative that you start to ask yourself, as of now, the question. And the question is this situation that I'm into right now, does it really fit? Does it fit? Does it fit into my life? Does it fit into my being? Is it healthy for me mentally, physically, and emotionally? And if the answer is no, you must take it off. You must wear it off. You must wear it off. Take it off. Take off those burdens. Take off that situation, that heartache. Take off what doesn't fit into your mind, into your heart, into your inner spirit, and into your soul. Because you are sacrificing way too much at the expense of what? At the expense of your health, at the expense of your mental peace of mind, at the expense of your sanity. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. It's so interesting that each and every time I think of doing something outdoors, the moon is always facing me. It's incredible to me. When I've hosted my outside, my ancestral healings, and I've done it actually here outside, but to my right, the moon was on that side, on the sky, facing the healing. I'm here tonight. I'm just looking up, and I'm like, shit. Wait a minute. Is that a street light, or is that the sun, the moon? And yeah, it's the moon facing me, facing us energetically, spiritually speaking, facing us. The moon is facing us in this moment. Believe it or not. I would turn the camera if you could see it. The moon is facing us in this moment, and it's definitely a sign that we must take off what doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, take it off. If it doesn't fit, take it off. I know you're trying to make it happen. I know you're trying. Sometimes you even try to force it to happen, but it's not working. And if it's not working, you must take it off. I sense, I feel, and I see, and I'm being told by spirit that you are wearing so much burdensome, so much burden in your heart that it's not letting you see. When we carry burdens, it doesn't let us see. What is it that we need to see? We need to see our blessings. We need to see our growth. We need to see the victory ahead. We need to see our peace. We need to see stability. We need to see growth. We need to see expansion. We need to see us. When your mind and your heart, is so overconvoluted with aches and pain and doubt and insecurity and oppression and rejection and abuse, you can't see yourself. Because if you were to see yourself as you should see yourself, you would be able to take off what doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to you. A lot of people in your life, let's speak now, let's talk for 30 seconds here. A lot of people in your life are projecting. They are projecting their insecurities. They are projecting their traumas. They are projecting their unresolved emotional issues. They are projecting their frustration. They are projecting onto you what they are not even willing to face, to handle, to work through, to heal, to release, to understand, to accept. So therefore, you need to stop worrying on you, in your mind and in your heart, what doesn't belong to you. Come on now. Am I speaking to anyone yet this evening? Am I speaking to anyone yet on this evening? Come on, my soul family. Thank you so very much on the compliments on the setup. Yes, it is me singing in the background. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, my queen, we are definitely approaching a full moon in Pisces on the 20th. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let me tell you. Let's listen to this for 1 second.
Esa es la fuerza que nos mantiene para vencer la maldad.
De yo andaba buscando
cada cual carga su cruz como la cargaron ellos, remedio andaba buscando para los hijos
de yo andaba buscando.
If it doesn't fit, take it off. Take the steps. Make the initiative to take it off. You can't do it anymore. You can't do it anymore. You just can't do it anymore. You can't do it anymore, my soul family. You can't do it anymore. You can't do it anymore. Some of the burdens that you are carrying don't even belong to you. They belong to your mama. They belong to your daddy. They belong to your sibling. They belong to your ex. They belong to your current partner. They belong to everyone except you. You can't continue to do that anymore. You can't continue to do it. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so very much for that comment. Thank you. Can't continue to do it anymore. How can you step into your own power when you're carrying someone else's guilt, insecurities, insufficiencies, uncertainties, pain, neglectful energy? How can you step into your power when you're carrying everyone else's bullshit? No, 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 no. It's time. It's time for you to carry your own. It's time for you to carry your own. Come on. Is Spirit speaking to anyone yet? Come on. Is anyone hearing this message in this moment? Are you listening to this message tonight, on this evening, on this 14th day of September, under this Virgo vibration that we're still under? We're walking into the full moon in Pisces on the 20th of this month. What are you going to do? 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 What are you going to do to take off and undress yourself from the burdens that don't even belong to you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to undress yourself from the burdens that are weighing heavy on your heart, that don't let you sleep at night, that's interfering with your growth, with your prosperity? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to release the aches and pain that your mother passed down to you through the umbilical cord? What are you going to do? What are you going to do with the pain that you're still carrying because your father failed to show up for you when you needed him most? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to release the pain and the ache from that person that left you thinking that he or she was going to marry you, and at the last minute they changed their mind? What are you going to do to undress yourself from the pain from having lost a child? What are you going to do? What are you going to do from the fact that even though you love your son, you love your daughter, but they're They have chosen to take a route that you know is going to hurt them at the end, but you can't do anything about it because it's them who can only do anything about it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about that person in your life that refuses to take responsibility over their wrongdoings? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to take off that burden that you're dealing with emotionally, internally, that sometimes makes you gasp for air because you can't even breathe, because each time you look at your surroundings, you see yourself stuck in a place that you feel that you can't get out of. Listen to my words, that you feel you can't get out of. But the reality is that's not true. You can get out whenever you choose to get out. You can get out whenever you choose to get out. What are you going to do? What are you going? Come on. Am I speaking to anyone yet? Come on, my soul family. Let me know. Let me know if I'm here wasting my time. If Spirit is speaking gaga, if Spirit is speaking mierda, if Spirit is speaking añaga, how we say mierda in Yoruba. Let me know if Spirit is speaking to you, because I know Spirit did not have me set up my altar outdoors tonight, okay? Just for the hell of it. What are you going to do? You got to undress yourself. Come on now, soul family. I know you have a son. I know you have a daughter. I know you have a cousin. I know you have a best friend. I know you have a family member that you know needs to be in here tonight. You better share this live. You better share this live, because Spirit is coming hot tonight. Spirit comes a little on fire tonight. Share this live with someone on your page so they can join us, because we got to spread this energy. We got to spread this blessing. We got to spread this divine spiritual truth so that we can walk into our power. Come on now. Walking into your power means that I am not willing. Listen to me. Walking into one's power means that I am not willing to carry anymore someone else's burden because they're not willing to take responsibility over their own bullshit. Come on now. Come on now. Who am I speaking to tonight? I don't even know if I want to do Tarot Tuesday. I think I just want to do clairvoyancy here tonight, because let me tell you something. Spirit is speaking tough. There's a issue here. I sense, I feel, and I hear Spirit speaking to me about a particular issue. And this is not for somebody that's going to watch this later on when they watch the replay. This is for some of you watching right now live in this moment. And please chime in if this message is for you. You have an issue right now with a significant other, okay, that you know does not prioritize you, okay? They do not prioritize you, and you are tired of waiting for them to make you a priority. You're tired of waiting for them to take the initiative to say yes, to own a yes that belongs to both of you. Because you know what? We have an individual yes, the one we have to accept, the one we have to embrace, the one we have to stand in, the one we have to honor, okay? The one we have to represent. But there is also a collective yes when we are in a relationship. When we are in a relationship, there also is a collective yes. The yes is going to carry us both forward. The yes is going to make us both shine. The yes is going to allow us to thrive. The yes is going to allow us to manifest and create the future and the destiny that we are waiting for. But if you are the only one in your yes, while your partner is in his or her insecurities, fighting the old demons, making up the same excuses, how much more of your life, how much more of your life, of your breath, of your heartbeat are you going to waste? How much more of your heart, of your breath are you going to waste waiting for something that may never come? You know how many people, let's speak tonight, my soul family. You know how many people die waiting? Do you even know? Do you even understand how many people die? Do you even understand how many people die? Do you understand how many people die waiting for someone to step up, for someone else to take ownership and responsibility? Do you know how many people spend years waiting for their mother to see them, for their father to apologize, for the ex to come back. You know how many people die waiting? If you belong to this soul family, and if you truly, truly embrace this soul family's guidance, the spirituality that works through this soul family, Spirit is telling you that you don't have any more time to waste. Muerto el perro se acabó la rabia. That's a saying in Spanish. My country, I don't even know how to translate into English right now. Muerto el perro se acabó la rabia. You know, we need to take it off, 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 because it doesn't belong to you. Take it off, take it off, take it off. It doesn't belong to you. It does not belong to you. It does not belong to you. This is why ancestral healing is so important. This is why shadow work is so important. This is why I dedicate my life to this kind of work, because it is imperative, it is important. It is vital to our survival, to our living. Come on now. Come on now. Is Spirit speaking to anyone tonight? My soul family, let me read some of the messages over here. Come on. Is Spirit speaking to anyone tonight? You don't have no time to waste. There are people in your life right now. I don't know who you are. There are people in your life right now that tells you that you're crazy for pursuing what you want to pursue. Okay? There are people in your life right now that are telling you that you're crazy for attempting to pursue what you want to pursue. And Spirit is asking you, what are you going to do? Are you going to listen to someone that has never done anything with their life? Come on now. Or are you going to listen to the voice of Spirit that's trying to push you, that's trying to usher you forward into the fullness of your blessings? What are you going to do? Are you going to listen to someone that's still living in frustration? Okay? Are you going to listen to someone that's still angry with life because she was not able to marry the person she was really in love with and had to settle, or chose to settle for the person that she decided to do something with, and now she doesn't want you, okay, doing what you want to do with your life because she is projecting her own anger, her own sense, feeling, and spirit of incompletion. Do you hear me? She is projecting her own spirit of incompletion onto you. Ah, come on. Vamos para allá. No venimos para jugar. Venimos para ver. Yo vine para ver. Yo no vine para jugar. Come on. Are you listening to me? Why are you letting someone else's spirit of incompletion cripple it into your spirit, into your soul, into your mind, into your heart? Spirit says this to the person. Spirit says this to the person that has not been able to sleep, be in pain because of what someone else told you. Before you... Ay, Dios mío, ayúdame. Ayúdame en esta santa bendita noche, en el nombre del Padre Celestial. Let me tell you something. My question to you is, why are you being hurt? Why are you allowing yourself to be hurt by someone that cannot even show anything for themselves? Come on now. ¿Tú me estás escuchando? Are you listening to me? How are you letting, and why are you letting yourself be hurt by people in your life that are yet to show something for themselves? That makes absolutely no logical sense. Vamos para allá. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. But escúchenme, because Spirit don't come to play. Let's see what the opening oracle cards are for the night. Let's see what the opening oracle cards are for the night. Let's see. Take it off, Spirit says. Take off that burden. It never belonged to you to begin with. It never belonged to you to begin with. It never belonged to you to begin with. It never belonged to you to begin with, my soul family. It never belonged to you to begin with.
vienen a darnos claridad en los caminos.
Give me 1 second, soul family.
Que nosotros solo vemos con oscuridad. Comisión divina. Comisión divina es una comisión divina madre. Comisión que trae a un ser.
Okay, I'm back to you. I'm back to you. I'm back to you. I'm back to you. Why are you letting yourself be hurt by people that have not done shit with themselves with their life? Come on. I'm letting myself be hurt by someone's words over how they criticize how I am raising my children, then yet they don't even have a relationship with their own? Come on now. Come on now. I'm letting myself be hurt by someone who criticizes my relationship, okay? But they are on their 4th and 5th marriage? Come on now. No, es que no entiendo. Es que yo no entiendo. Es que yo no entiendo. Yo no entiendo. I'm letting myself be hurt by the words of a family member who chose to stay in a relationship where her man abuses her and never had respect for her to begin with and actually has another family elsewhere. Ay, en el nombre de Dios. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, this is what you got. This is when you gotta say, Mama, I love you and I respect you and I'm grateful that you gave life to me and I know you mean well. But please, before you choose to criticize my relationship, before you choose to criticize my relationship, will you please look at yourself? Will you please look at where you're at? Will you please look at what you've done? Before you choose to tell me how I should raise my son, my daughter, will you please at least apologize for how you chose to raise me? Come on now. Hey. Ay, ay, ay. Do you hear me? Is anyone listening to me tonight, coño? I'm already. It's hombre time. I'm already. Come on. Come on. We don't come to play. We don't come to play. We don't come to play. We come to make it happen. Let's see what the opening oracle card is for the night.
Los 3 clavos de Cristo, empréstame los tuyos también. Santa Elena, Madre Divina, si vas a Jerusalén,
how are you going to tell me? How are you going to tell me what kind of job I need to have when you don't even know how to hold your own job? Shit. Come on. Come on. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that bullshit. We're now moving into 2022. We don't have time for that bullshit. We don't have time for that bullshit. I'm tired. I don't know who you are, but I just feel the tiredness. You're tired of being criticized. You're tired of being criticized.
Santa Elena, Madre Divina,
tired of being criticized. Especially when the people, come on now, especially when the people that are criticize you can't even compliment you for the good things that you are doing. Because the other part to this message is, maybe you are doing something that you shouldn't do with your son or your daughter. Maybe you could be doing something differently with your professional life. Maybe there's something different that you should be seeing. But when you are offering criticism to someone else over something that you are yet to master and you have not been able to show for yourself, you need to come with it. You need to come with it with a certain level of respect, dignity, and humility. And the least you can do is ask, may I offer you this message, this opinion, because that's what it is. It's an opinion. May I offer this opinion to you? Because if I don't have permission to offer my opinion, to you, then what am I doing? Like, seriously, it just makes no damn sense. It makes no sense. Getting some candles here because my candles are running out. My candles are running out here. I forgot to bring enough candles. Thank you. Forgot to bring enough candles. Pero vamos para allá. Dame la vista juguera. Dame la vista juguera que no veo, coño. Dame la vista. Hey, you all don't know what I'm talking about, pero yo me entiendo. Dame la vista juguera. Hombre de Dios. That's interesting. So, the first oracle card of the night is one that we have seen before, and it says, enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Okay, it says, enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. On the other side of the card, it states, do you know that what you've created? No, it says, do you know what you've created? No, besides an intergalactically known saunter named after you, inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. Let me read this again. Do you know what you've created? Inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. The other oracle card states it's a spring card. There's a rabbit. If you've been seeing bunnies or rabbits lately, this is a rabbit, okay? And it says, see your seeds grow. See your seeds grow. Well, with tonight's opening message, which is take off what doesn't belong to you, because you're wearing someone else's projection and opinion on you, and it's hurting you, and it's enslaving you, and it's crippling you. You must water your own seeds. You must take off what doesn't belong to you so that you can start watering your own seeds, and then you can see your seeds grow. Do you hear me? Take off what doesn't belong, beloved. Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. An opinion, okay? An opinion, a hurtful opinion, a hurtful criticism should not disempower you. It should empower you. You should be empowered by criticism. You should be empowered by the hate you get. You should be empowered by the negativity that you get from other people. You shouldn't let it affect you to the point where it destroys you, cripples you, takes life away from you, debilitates you. No. It should empower you to prove them wrong, to prove yourself right, to prove your guardian angel right, to prove your God, whoever your God is, God, Olofin, Olodum, Olodumare, in Zambia, Alasi, whoever it is, allow an opinion to empower you, allow a criticism to empower you, but don't let it break you or debilitate you. Can't do that. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Why? Because you were created. You were created by a divine creator. You were not created by the person that gave life to you. Listen to me. I know it sounds hard for many of you to accept. The person that gave life to you was the vessel, okay, that was in charge of getting the job done. You heard me right. I ain't stutter. The person who gave birth to you was the vehicle necessary to get the job done. What was the job that needed to be done? Getting you here to this side. But you were not created by your mama. You were not created by your daddy. You were not created by your grandmama. You were created by your divine source. And your divine source says that you are unique. The people in your life have not allowed you to feel unique. But you are unique. Whose truth are you wearing? Come on now. Spirit says, whose truth are you wearing? Whose truth are you carrying? Whose truth are you living by? Whose truth? Whose truth are you living by? My beloved soul family, whose truth are you living by? Come on. Whose truth are you living by? Let's start with our stuff. Come on now. Okay. Aries, are you ready, Aries? If this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. I am Spiritual Dr. Afrimaya Alarra. I'm an Afro-Cuban spiritual healer. I'm a son of Chango in Yoruba, in the Lukumi tradition. I am a son of my beautiful mother and my beautiful father, and I honor my ancestors. And I come here tonight to be a vessel to deliver a message from Spirit that can and will empower you. That's what I'm here for tonight. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you believe in. Spirit, the universe, God, the ancestors, speaks through in many different forms. This is one of the many forms that the divine source is able to speak through. Are you willing to listen? Are you willing to show up with an open heart? Are you willing to take off the blocks from your ears, from your soul, from your inner spirit that does not allow you to be healed, that does not allow you to be freed from what has enslaved you for such a long time? Come on now. Vamos a ver si son verdad. If you had a birthday last week, if you have a birthday this week, happy birthday. Happy solar return. Okay. I always also like to say, if sadly you lost someone, my prayers are with you. My solidarity is with you in your pain. Give yourself permission to be in your feels and release the pain. Release the pain. If you haven't signed up yet for the Ancestral Healing Ritual, for this year's Ancestral Healing Ritual, last year was phenomenal. I can't expect anything less this year. So if you haven't signed up yet for the Ancestral Healing Ritual, I suggest that you visit the link in my bio. Okay, if you are on IG, visit the link in my bio and go to Ancestral Healing Ritual, where you will be able to see all the information related to the upcoming Ancestral Healing Ritual, which will be on November 6th. Okay, make sure you take a look at that so you don't miss out. Okay, other than that, the Shadow Work Retreat in Sedona is going down and is going to be magical. the Shadow Work Retreat in Sedona, October 1st. Is going to be magical. And can't wait to be together with the group. And I have so many beautiful little goodies for you all, aside from the hard, deep, intense work that we are going to do. But it's going to be invigorating. It's going to be empowering. It's going to be liberating. It's going to be all about freedom. It's going to be all about balance. It's going to be all about really setting boundaries, understanding what our weaknesses are, so that we can be empowered by them. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. Vamos a ver, Aries. We have any Aries sun here or Aries rising? Remember, our rising is just as important. Actually, it's more important than our sun sign. Okay? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Aries. Take a deep breath. Okay. Sounds good to me. You got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Aries. You got the Two of Wands. Okay. Got quite a few Arieses here. Okay. You got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. You know what, Aries? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Aries. Never lose your pride. Never lose your pride. Never lose your pride. Don't lose your pride. There are certain experiences that you have felt weakened by, okay? But this moment in time period of your life, you're looking for opportunities. You are looking for things in your life that will allow you to be empowered. You're looking for those things in your life that will allow you to feel that you are finally in control and having dominion over your life. Having dominion over your life. Another thing that you should never lose, Aries, is your self-respect. You should never lose your self-respect. We lose self-respect, you know when? We lose self-respect when we allow someone else to run our life. We lose self-respect when we allow someone else to dictate what we should or should not do. We lose self-respect when we end up doing what everyone else wants us to do and not what we want to do. We lose self-respect. And during this time period of your life, you need to do the things that will allow you to rebuild your self-respect, the respect for yourself. And those of you that have it, doing things that will continually empower you to keep control of your self-respect, to keep you in a position where you continually respect yourself by loving yourself, by honoring your divinity, by acknowledging your divine essence. Don't lose your self-respect, Aries, okay? This is also about you letting go of control. Spirit says we must let go of control. We must let go of control, because control is not taking you anywhere. I know that sometimes we control things not because we're trying to be controlling, but because we fear losing. We fear that if I don't control this, if I am not in control of this situation, then it's not going to turn out right. The results are not going to be good. And that's the story that we make up in our mind. But Spirit is telling you tonight, Aries, you need to release control, especially over things that affect you emotionally. You need to release it. Remember what the theme of tonight is. Take off what doesn't fit. Take off what doesn't fit. This is a particular Aries card as well, which is the crazy part about it, right? This Two of Wands is an Aries card. It's a Mars in Aries, actually. So I want to tell you tonight, be cautious with sudden, abrupt energy. Don't be impulsive. Don't be impulsive. Don't do things out of anger. Don't do things in a way that, you lose control. You cannot afford to lose control, okay? There are parts of you that feel unsupported. There are parts of you that feel unsupported by family or by a significant other or important people in your life. But hey, the question is, are you supporting yourself? Do you see you? Are you supporting yourself? Do you see you? Aries, that's the question, okay? Do you see you? And this is an Aries card, so it's speaking right at you, okay? Aries, you got the Two of Wands, and it's an Aries card. It's speaking right at you. You're looking to see where you're going. You're looking to see where you fit. And Spirit is saying the world that you're waiting for is in your hands, okay? The world that you're waiting for is in your hands. You don't need anyone's permission to be you. Do you hear me? You do not need anyone's permission to be you. So stop needing someone else to understand what you need to do for you, with you and your life. Do you see you? Do you accept you? Do you honor you? That's the question. And if you don't, then why not? What are you doing that's interfering with your ability to honor yourself? What are you doing that's interfering with your ability to respect your divinity, your divine inner self? Do you hear me, Aries? Aries, you've been carrying a lot of weight over you, my Spirit guides says. Two of Wands. And sometimes you stay stuck because you're afraid that where you really want to go, what you really want to do, you won't have the support that you want. Well, how about you take a risk and you start supporting yourself? How about you take the initiative and be the trailblazer that you are known to be, Aries? And take that opportunity that will be offered to you if it hasn't been offered yet. And not be afraid of whether or not you will be able to make it happen. Of course you will be able to make it happen. You're an Aries. Use that fire. Use that inner fire to guide you. Use that inner fire to carry you. Use that inner fire to help you win. Use that inner fire to help you win. But you won't be able to do it if you are expecting someone else to do the walk with you. See, certain walks in life, Aries, certain walks in life need to be done by ourselves. Some of us want company, and company sometimes is weight. Company sometimes ends up being dead weight. Do you hear me? And you don't need dead weight. This might be an experience that you might have to do by yourself. But in reality, you're not alone. You are in the presence of God, of spirit, of your ancestors of wisdoms, of your spirit guides of light. You're not alone. Aries, you're not alone. 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 Alone is a concept that we have been indoctrinated to believe in when we don't see other people around us. Are you around you? Have you learned how to be in relationship with yourself so that wherever it is that Spirit wants you to start fresh, to start new, to start all over again, you will know that you have all it takes to succeed, to win, to be the overachiever, to overcome. Planta bandera y triunfa con una sonrisa. Planta bandera y triunfa con una sonrisa. Listen, you need to be that victorious warrior, that victorious warriors. And when you win with with a smile. Win with a smile. Be happy for you. Be happy for you, Aries. Be happy for you. Spirit also is telling me that you're going to start new projects elsewhere. This is a new job. This is a new project. This is a new goal. And it may not be moving as fast as you would like for it to be, but nonetheless, it's going to come together beautifully. It will come together beautifully, Aries. Stick to the plan. Stay focused. Stay focused on the end result, on the end goals. You will get there. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Don't let anyone else, don't let anyone in your life steal away from you what belongs to you. Don't stand in someone else's weakness. That's a big one there. That's a big one there. That's a tweetable. That's a tweetable. Don't stand in anyone else's weakness. Stand in your power. Because remember, people project. We can be standing in someone else's pain, in someone else's weakness, in someone else's deficiency, and we're not taking advantage of what Spirit really wants to feed us. Come on. Do you hear me? Make it happen, Aries. Make it happen. I'm all right. Make it happen, Aries. Okay, now. Next runner up. Yep. Let me see if I can see my messages better over here. Let me see if I can see my messages better over here because this one's getting stuck. So let me see. What's going on here? Okay, we're good. Taurus, we're the Taurians. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. Where are my Taurian sun and Taurian rising? Take a deep breath, Taurus. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Taurus. Okay, nice. I like it. We got the 10 of Cups. 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 10 of Cups. You know, with the 10 of Cups, can you even see, Taurus, can you even see the victory ahead? Can you even see the victory ahead? Can you even see the victory ahead? The victory is right in front of you. See, victory is in front of you, but it's covered and hidden by the struggles, by the challenges, by the ups and downs, by certain people in your life. But the victory is on the other side. It's right in front of you. Don't allow what you immediately see block you from being able to reach into the victory. Reaching into the victory that you will have. That you will have. Certain things, Taurus, is going to be changing in your professional life for the better. For the better. Certain things are going to be changing Certain things are going to take a different turn. Get ready to embrace growth. Get ready to feel prideful over what you are creating, over what you're building, over what you're doing, over how things will be. You know, it's going to be beautiful, Taurus. It's going to be beautiful. But the hard work must be put in. Consistent work must be put in. What I will say with the 10 of Cups is that everyone in your life, whether it's your husband or whether it's your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriends, whoever it is, anyone in your life needs to be on board and on the same page you are. We need to be in this together. We need to do this together so that you are not the only one pulling, okay? We need to be on this together. This could also be people that you are in certain partnerships with. It could be professional relationships, okay? You got to make sure that all parties on board are in alignment and we're aiming towards a common goal, because the victory is right there. It's knocking. The victory is knocking. The victory is knocking at the door. Yes, at 11:11 in the East Coast, 8:11 here in the West Coast. Victory is knocking on the door. 10:11 in Midwest. If this is for you, claim it. Claim it. Claim it. Claim it. There's going to be some changes. Don't be surprised if what was denied to you a year ago, 6 months ago, now becomes yours. Don't be surprised, okay? Todo llega en su momento. Everything arrives at the right moment, okay? So something, a position that you were waiting for and they pass you up for somebody else, that other person may not cut it. That other person might resign. That other person may get tired of it. That other person might be transferred somewhere else. That other person may just call it quits and it will be given to you. If you know how to wait, if you know how to be patient, you will get what you deserve. This particular 10 of Cups card is too beautiful to even try to speak about it in the negative turn, even though every single card has its upper energy and its lower polarity. But I don't feel like saying any aspect of the lower energy of this particular card tonight. I want you to be able to stand in its positive energy, being able to continue to push yourself forward, in being able to manifest the ultimate positive, rewarding change that you have been waiting for is going to come. It can be in your health, it can be in your business, it can be in your marriage. It's going to come. Okay. Another message that flows through right now in this moment from Spirit is the fact that yes, you and your partner have been concerned over childbearing. You and your partner have been worried over conceiving. Well, in its right moment, it's going to happen. Oshun is going to bless you. La Caridad del Gold is going to bless you. Mother Earth is going to bless you. The universe is going to bless you so that you are able to bring into this world the child that you so much wish. But your body needs to be in agreement. Okay? You need to be in agreement with your body. You need to be able to prepare your body for what you want it to do. And you and your partner need to pull in together, whether it's in prayer, whether it's in, setting an intention, whether it's lighting a candle, whatever it is, do it in unity, do it together, do it in unity. Okay? Taurus, do it in unity. Great positive things are coming. Positive changes are coming. But you need to get out of your head. Okay, you need to put a little more energy, a little more speed, a little more, fire into that goal, into that blessing that you want to manifest in your life. Okay, this is the moment. This is the moment. This is the moment for you to be able to manifest certain things. It's a beautiful card, 10 of Cups. But you know what this card also says? I must say it. In order for you to get to this place of victory in your life, Spirit knows you've been through hell and back. Because sometimes these cups that we see up here so beautifully, okay, was also the hurdle that you had to cross over, was the blocks that you had to face, were certain things, the challenges that were beating you down. But you're going to get to the end of this journey, and you're going to be proud of yourself for having been able to master what you needed to master, being able to overcome what needed to be overcome. Okay? You're going to get it, Taurus. Trust and believe you're going to get it. Gemini, where are the Geminis in the house? Where are the Geminis in the house? Are we have any Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising? Speak now, forever hold your truth. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Gemini. Gemini. You're welcome, Rita. You're welcome. You're welcome. By the way, beloveds, I haven't posted this yet, but I'm going to do another class, another Healing Voices meditation class in person, and it's going to be on the 24th of this month, I believe. I'm going to post it this week. It's going to be on the 24th of this month. The 24th of this month is the Lukumi feast day of the Oricha Obatala, okay? The god of white cloth, of peace, tranquility, humility, the sculptor of our bodies. But the class I'm going to dedicate it to Oshun and Yemaya. It's going to happen on Obatala's feast day, but it's going to carry the vibration of Yemaya and Oshun, and it's going to be a powerful class. So that's up already at the Gypsy Love Meetup app. It's on there already, so you can sign up soon, because you know that those classes, they get filled quickly. Okay, so Geminis. Where are my Gemians? Take a deep breath, Gemini. Okay, we got the Chariot. We got the Chariot, Gemini. We got the Chariot. Spirit asks you tonight, where are you going? What direction are you taking in life? What direction are you taking? Because Spirit does not want you wasting your time. Enough of planning, enough of overthinking, enough of, driving yourself busy in your mind. The question is, when are you going to put action into those plans? When are you going to put action? When are you going to put action into those plans? You need action. You need action. When we look at the Chariot, okay, the Chariot is asking you to do a couple of things. Number one, it's asking you to be patient with yourself and take time to sort things out, right? Because this is also a card that speaks to us in terms of understanding. It's time to understand your goals. It's time to understand your vision. It's time to understand where you belong. It's time to understand your life. It's time to understand you. You need to make time to understand you. So during this moment in time of your life, Gemini, in order for you to be able to push yourself forward, you need to have a sense of direction. Okay? Sense of direction. You need to get back on track. When I see the Chariot card, I always refer to it in my readings when I read for people. I always refer to it as the GPS system. Why is it that I refer to it as the GPS system? Because the Chariot is looking for, it wants a direction. It wants the address. Give the Chariot the address for where you're heading so it can take you there. In other words, Spirit is waiting for you to make a decision. The universe is waiting for you to make a decision so that it can carry you there, so that it can push you there, so that it can make a way for you to make it happen. okay? But if you're thinking about this today, uncertain about that tomorrow, waking up more confused than you went to bed last night, changing your mind back and forth, you're not going anywhere. The Chariot says your life needs action, needs to get back on track, needs action. Taurus, you need action. Make it happen. Because you can make it happen. You have what it takes to make it happen, Taurus. Gemini. You have what it takes to make it happen. What are you waiting for, Gemini? What are you waiting for? It's a good card for manifestation, okay? But if you're going to take action, you need a plan. Some of you are lacking a plan because you're confused over what you want to do. Well, as long as you're in confused mode, you're not going to get anywhere. And you know, you're not going to be able to manifest anything because you don't have a plan. You need to organize your thoughts. You need to put your mind on one particular project, on one particular vision right now, and carry it out. Yes, you are multifaceted. Yes, you can be in different things. You know, yes, all that is good. But right now, Spirit needs focus from you. Spirit needs a plan, a specific plan from you. Because Spirit, it will help you. And you are going to manifest it. There's no doubt that you will manifest it. But you need to be able to have a plan, Gemini. The Chariot. The Chariot also wants you, let's hear me out. You need a plan, but you also need to be quiet. You need to be quiet. Don't say things before it manifests, okay? Don't be telling everybody and their mama about things unless it's already in motion, it's already manifesting, it's already in your hands, okay? You need to be able, thank you very much, the Crazy Shapina, thank you very much. You need to be able, Gemini, to keep certain things quiet so it's able to manifest, because apparently there are a lot of eyes on you right now, okay? There seems to be a lot of eyes on you right now because you are apparently, you might be getting closer than you think you are to where you need to be. And sometimes we are the last ones to find out. And people see that we are being blessed. And people see that blessings are knocking on our door. And they're wondering, they're curious as to how the hell we're doing it. Well, don't speak your plans out loud. Don't speak it too loud for the enemy to listen to it. Okay. Keep it quiet enough for you and your spirit guides to know, so that the enemy is not onto you. Okay. So that the people that are criticizing you and envying you and jealous of what you're about to do, they don't get to know what your plan is. But between you and Spirit is saying that it needs action. It needs you to get out of any stagnant energy. It needs you to get back on track and get this moving, because you got no time to waste, Gemini. You got no time to waste. Cancer. Where are my Cancerians? ¿Dónde están esos cancerianos? Where are the Cancer suns and the Cancer rising? Come on now. Come on. Take a deep breath, Cancer. Take a deep breath. Oh, the only cutie. Thank you. Blessings to you. Okay. Okay. So, we have the Ace of Swords. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. The Ace of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Swords, contrary to what you probably thought when you saw me light my cigar. It's not a bad card. But what happens? The change that you're waiting for, Cancer, has not arrived yet because your feelings, your emotions are in the way. Needless to say, you are Cancer, right? Your feelings and your emotions are in the way. You're dealing with some crap that you should have been able to cut through already, okay? You're dealing with someone's, inconsistencies, someone's, lack of responsibility. You're dealing with someone's stupidity. And Spirit does not want you to stay in that party. Have you ever been to a place, my soul family? Have you ever been to a place and when you get there, you're like, the fuck am I doing here? The hell am I doing here? I need to get out of here. And some of us force ourselves to stay because we feel embarrassed or we're shy or, we don't want to make the person that invited us feel bad. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something, Cancer. Let me tell you something. If you are in a place right now, and that was a metaphor, needless to say, but if you are in a place right now where you keep asking yourself, what the hell am I doing here? Then that in itself is a sign that you need to pack and go. Grab your bag, grab your purse, grab your belongings, get out. Because your spirit guide, your inner spirit, refuses to continue dealing with the bullshit. You can't continue dealing with that bull caca. I mean, I'm telling you, it's just not going to work anymore. So the Ace of Swords is telling you, cut through the bullshit. That's what this card says. Cut through the BS. Cut through the BS. What BS you need to cut through? The one looking at you. The one staring at you. The one that you wake up to every day. The one that you go to sleep with every night. The one that's tormenting you in the middle of the night. The one that doesn't make you feel excited and enthusiastic about your life. That's the bullshit that you gotta cut through. Come on. You've had an interesting week. I should say interesting couple of weeks. But what happened to you a couple of days ago or last night, Spirit says, Cancer, where you sometimes you feel like you're suffocating. You don't got nothing. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, you're not sick. It ain't a bad. Is sometimes Spirit really gets into our body. And Spirit gets into our body in a way where we don't even no cabemos en la silla, as we say in Cuba. We don't even fit. You don't even fit in your seat. You're uncomfortable. The clothes that you wear feels uncomfortable. The water that you're drinking in that place feels uncomfortable. The people that you're looking at feels uncomfortable. Everything feels uncomfortable because it doesn't fit anymore. That's why, as the theme of the night, the opening theme of the night says, if it doesn't fit, take it off. Take off what doesn't fit. Imagine you trying to fit into something when we're talking about clothing, right? Imagine you trying to fit into a clothing or wearing a pair of shoes that do not fit. Your feet would hurt. Your feet would hurt. So I wonder how much your heart hurts from forcing yourself to fit into a place that you have outgrown, from forcing yourself to stay in a place where you don't fit anymore, from forcing yourself to be able to be in a place that cannot host you anymore. Come on, Cancer. Come on. Hey. You know? And you know how, let me tell you something. Can I tell you something, Cancer, tonight? Can I tell you something? You want to know if you don't fit? You already know. You just lie to yourself all the fucking time. But you want to know if you really don't fit in this relationship you're in, if you really don't fit, whether it's romantic relationship or other kind of relationship, professional relationship, whatever dynamic it is, no say, I don't know. But you want to know when you're fit? When you're asking the right questions and you're getting the wrong answers. Do you hear me? When you're asking the right questions and you're getting the wrong answers, it's a sign for you to pack up and go. It's a sign for you to close shop. It's a sign for you to be on your merry way, because you can't stay in a place that cannot host you. Stop trying to wear some shoes that don't fit. Stop trying to stay in a place that you have outgrown. Do you hear me? Because you might have outgrown someone does not mean that you never loved them. It means that it wasn't supposed to be a forever kind of thing. Do you hear me? And this goes for anything in life, in any area of life. What are you going to do, Cancer? What are you going to do in this moment in time where everything is literally in your face? You can't ignore it anymore. But your anxiety is off the roof, is out the roof, okay? Your antsy vibration is driving you crazy. And you've been having, some confrontations with some people. You've been having some confrontations with some people because, I don't know, can my YouTube family and Facebook see this particular card? Because I guess the light is shining on the card. Anyway, it is important for you to be able to say, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Yes, it can be. Sometimes you are in the wrong relationship with your own self, and therefore it's time for you to be able to say, I'm done. I'm done trying to be who I was when I need to be who I need to become. Did you hear that? That's a tweetable. I'm tired of being who I thought I should be, and it's time for me to become who I am meant to be. Who I am meant to be. Who I am meant to be. If you did not learn from the last argument, the last negative encounter, the last situation, if you haven't learned from that, how many more kicks up the ass do you need in order for you to get the picture? Do you hear that? How more kicks up the ass do you need to get the picture? You're letting a blessing, I don't know who you are, but Spirit says you're letting a blessing go because you're wasting your time over here. You're letting a blessing escape you because you're wasting time to prove yourself in a place that will never have the capacity to understand you. So it's time for you to flip the page. And this goes for family, for significant other. Do you hear me? Because Spirit is already, I don't know who you are, Cancer, but Spirit says that the blessing is already knocking on your door. And you're making up all the excuses, and you acting out, and you still trying to be in debate mode, and you're still trying to fix something that tear down a long time ago, and you're trying to fix someone that won't allow themselves to be fixed. Okay, stop wasting your time, Cancer. Do you hear me? Tú me escuchas, tú me oyes. Because we got no more time to waste. This is September 14th. The year is almost over. We got no time to waste. What are you going to do, Cancer? What are you going to do? Because right now, as I see it, you're at a crossroads. And the Ace of Swords says, cut through the BS. This is the sword of truth. This is the sword of truth. What are you doing? 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 What are you doing to face the truth? What are you doing to face the truth that's facing you right now? That's in your face. What are you doing? You can't continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again. And you can't continue the waiting. You can't continue to play the waiting game because you're not winning. You're not going to win at the end. So what are you going to do, Cancer? Let's move, 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 let's move. This is the card of ultimate change. You all have heard me say that many times before. The card of ultimate change. But that change is dependent upon your own action. That change is dependent upon your own willingness to say, no more. Do you hear me, Cancer? Blessings to you, Cancer. Okay, Leo, where are you, Leo? Where are my Leorians? Leo Sun, Leo Rising, where are you? Take a deep breath, Leo. Take a deep breath. My soul family, feel free to show your love and appreciation for Spirit Works through the badges. Or, you feel the badges are not enough. Hey, you're more than welcome to click the donation tab. The link is in my bio. And you can send your desired donation to the link in my bio. Okay? So, let's see here. Let's see here. Leo Sun, Leo Rising. Take a deep breath, Leo. Take a deep breath. Thank you for those badges, Analu. Thank you. Leo, Spirit says to you tonight, though you might feel that you don't have, listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully, Leo. Though at times you might feel that you don't have enough energy to keep going, though at times you might feel that you don't have enough energy to keep going, guess what, Leo? Spirit, the ancestors, your spirit guides of light, your divine source, Mother Earth, the universe, thinks differently. When there are moments that you feel like just giving up, sometimes you understand why, sometimes you don't. Spirit says, I'm not going to let you give up. The divine source of your understanding says, I'm not going to let you give up. Because we're not done with you. So I don't know what you're going to do, Leo. But as the saying says, the best is yet to come. And as I like to add to that saying, it will. The best is yet to come, and it will come. So whether you feel tired, whether you feel, overwhelmed, whether you feel that you don't have it in you anymore, whether you feel that you can't do it, whether you are afraid that sometimes you won't have enough time to do all that you would like to do, Spirit says it's on your side. You got this beautiful card tonight, the sun. The sun. The sun. The sun. The sun is a beautiful card. Thank you very much for those badges, Serenity Helper. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The sun is a beautiful card indeed. But there's a duality. There's a double energy that plays with this particular card, the sun. The sun says yes. Yes to that new idea, yes to that vision, yes to that new energy, yes to that project. But there's conflict because the sun, we know, has its timing, right? It comes up, it rises, and then it sets. Well, Spirit wants to know if you are taking advantage of the time. Are you doing all you can do from the moment the sun rises until the moment it goes to bed? Are you doing all that you could do and should do in order to carry out your vision? Leo, are you doing all that you can do? Are you doing all within your power to stay consistent, to not have lazy days? Because in this moment, how Spirit sees it, you have absolutely no time to waste. No time to waste. Let me tell you something, Leo. You may not be doing this intentionally, but by all means, please, stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to someone else. Stop comparing yourself to someone else's life. Stop comparing yourself to someone else's blessing. Stop comparing yourself based on where someone else is at, because indirectly you criticize yourself. Sometimes you feel like you're not enough. Sometimes you feel inadequate. Sometimes you wonder if Spirit and the universe sees you. Sometimes you feel like you're not shining enough. Sometimes you feel like you're not going to have enough time. Sometimes you feel like lights are going to be out and you won't get to see what you want to see. Well, Leo, let me tell you something. The universe, in all the sense of the word, is on your side. And the universe is on your side in a way that it wants you to witness your own blessing. It wants you to witness your growth. It wants you to witness your abundance. It wants you to witness your expansion. It wants you to be able to witness a side of you that you've never met. But you have to be flexible. Leo, you have to be flexible with yourself. And you need to get with the program, because this is what is happening with you. Because this is the card of regeneration, right? Regenerating is a card of spiritual unfolding. I'm going to speak to you right now in terms of how you feel with yourself, right? Your body is not cooperating with what your brain wants to do. Your brain and your body seems to be on two different pages. I will also say that because this is the sun card, that is the spiritual unfolding, and this that kind of regenerative vibration that this particular card holds, I will also add the fact that you are physically, spiritually, and energetically releasing shit. You are releasing shit from your life. Negativity, you are releasing, your body always speaks to you. It always have. Your body has always spoken to you. And it happens to be that whether or not you know this for a fact, when shit is up in the air around you, when there's a dark cloud over your head or tempting to park over your head, Spirit, one way or another, finds a way to release that energy, release that energy, release that energy, release that energy, release that energy. Your body is releasing, your life is releasing of things that it doesn't need in order for you to continue standing in your power. There are also some concerns, my spirit guide says. There are also some concerns over financial situations. Are you going to have enough money for this? Are you going to have enough money for that? Are you going to have enough time to meet this deadline? Are you going to have you turned to your energies like you should, Leo? You have energies that want to work for you and you don't do shit with it. Oh, yes, I do. I take my spiritual bath once a week. That ain't enough because the spiritual bath cannot take care of it all. Oh, I hold my crystals and I meditate. That ain't enough. Sometimes some of you need to get down with it. You need to get dirty. You need to get your feet dirty. Okay. If you're a Christian, I know that sounds crazy, but believe it or not, I have a lot of Christian followers, and they don't vibe with these practices, but they listen. So hey, I welcome everybody and I love everybody. If you're a Christian, it's not just about reading the Bible. It's not just about reading the Bible. It's not just about going to church on Sunday and catching your Holy Ghost there, for an hour and a half on Sundays. It's about being able to carry that Holy Ghost vibration with you everywhere you go to work, when you go to the office, when you go wake up in the morning and deal with your children. It's about how you carry that vibration with you to defend you, to protect you, to guide you. Okay? This is not about lighting a candle to Elegua every Monday if you are into Oricha practice. This is about how you commune with Elegua. Okay? This is not about buying flowers and lighting a candle, to your enganga, to your pot. Because that don't fix it all. That don't do it all. Okay? How about when you're feeling that there are some heavy energies on you, you tell, yourself, well, you know what, today voy a ir a buscar, I'm going to go get, 3 pollos, voy a buscar un gallo, me voy a limpiar y se lo voy a dar a Enganga. I'm going to make an offering to Enganga. If you're into Palo Mayombe. You know why? Because, you know why Spirit is telling you this tonight? Because in whichever walk of life you're in whichever spiritual faith you are in, Spirit says that it is thirsty. And cuidado. Spirit says it's thirsty. Spirit says it's thirsty. Thirsty for work. Thirsty for attention. Thirsty for you to take your shoes off and get real. Thirsty. Thirsty for your consistency. You're wasting too much time. And I don't want to scare you, because that's not what this is for. This is to empower you. But unless you want the good things that have been able to happen, the good things that you have been able to overcome by the grace of God, unless you want that to start flipping backwards, you better get with the program. You better activate. Hay un dicho que dice, solamente la gente que saben en tiempo There's a saying in Spanish in my country, Cuba, that says, en tiempo de guerra, hay que estar en vela. En tiempo de vela hay que estar en guerra. Basically meaning, got no time. I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I'm not in the mood today, I'll do it tomorrow. There's always an excuse. And when you do something, it ain't enough. So the sun card is telling you, what are you doing from the moment the sun awakes until the sun goes to sleep? What are you doing? 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 Because you got no time to waste. And the other aspect is that what you are improving over here on one side, I don't want it to go backwards on the other end. Come on. Because then you're going in circles. You're going in circles. You can't afford that. You cannot afford that, Leo, anymore. I want you to know that your spirituality is dying. I know that sounds harsh, but that's what Spirit wants me to tell you. It's dying because what? Because what you don't feed dies. If you don't drink water and eat something, you will die, right? Physically. Well, the spirit needs things from you energetically and spiritually speaking, and because you're not feeding it, it's dying. And then you wonder, why is it so hard for me? Why is it so difficult for me? Why am I not doing all that I need to do? Why, why? Because you're not feeding your stuff the way it needs to be fed. You're not feeding your energy the way it needs to be fed. You're not being consistent enough the way you should be. Leo, let's get with the program. Because the sun card says that the universe is on your side and you are meant to win. 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 What are you doing? What are you doing to win, Leo? What are you doing to win? What are you doing to win? Virgo, my fellow Virgorians. Are there any Virgo sun? Are there any Virgo rising in the house? Leo, if that message was for you, if that message resonated with you, if that message affirmed anything for you, if it empowered you in any kind of way, feel free to show your love and appreciation through the donation tab in the link in my bio or through the badges, okay? Feel free to show your love and appreciation for Spirit's work, okay? Virgo, take a deep breath, Virgo. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay. We got the Hierophant. We got the Hierophant. It's actually a Taurus card.
When the night is gone and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
Let me tell you something.
Be afraid,
Virgo, Virgo, Virgo.
be afraid, just as long
Virgo.
as you stand by me.
Spirit says tonight, it's time to update your understanding of life. It's time to update your understanding of life. It's time. It's time to relearn the good things, trash what doesn't serve you anymore, and be open to learn new things. Do you hear me, Virgo? It's time to learn new things. Because what's happening is that if we keep pushing into new territory with old information, we won't win. You can only win in new territory when you acquire new information that supports your new level. But if you are in a new level and trying to bring outdated lessons into this new position, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. So the idea is for you to say, okay, what do I need? What do I need to do in order to master the level I'm at and prepare for the next one? What do I need to do? Well, Leo, you need to be able to throw away the old system that's not working. This is like a computer, right? Life sometimes works like a computer. If you keep trying to do the same old stuff in a new place, you're going to get the same old results in the new place. You're going to be mad at the new place, thinking the new place is not working, when in reality, you're bringing old teachings, old stuff, old mentalities, old practices, old behaviors, old ways into a new place, and it doesn't fit. And what's the theme of the night? The opening theme of the night is what doesn't fit. Take it off. Throw it away. If it doesn't fit, take it off. The Hierophant is about teachings. It's about learning. The Hierophant is about teachings. It's about inner teaching, the inner teacher, inner wisdom. But we need to sometimes check ourselves and see, okay, is this wisdom adequate for the times that I'm living, for the level that I'm at, for the position that I'm pursuing, from what I'm being asked and called to do? Because if it's not, then I need to learn some new stuff. Okay, I need to learn some new stuff. And sometimes it's, sometimes, you're trying to do things the way your mama did it, the way your grandmama did it, and it ain't working for you in this era and time that you're in right now. It's just not working for you. So what are you going to do? Okay? Spirit says tonight with the Hierophant card, be open to learn. If you're open to learn, you will get the keys depicted here and the Hierophant, the keys to the new doors of new beginnings, of prosperity, of growth, of healing, of abundance, of expansion. But you need the keys. And these keys will be offered to you through new teachings, new awareness, new learning, new capacity, new reach, a new way of seeing yourself. Sometimes you need to learn how to be with you in a new kind of way, how to be in your body in a new kind of way. You see, I can continue to punish myself. Listen to this right now. I can continue to punish myself for how my back feels based on how it used to be 5-10 years ago. Well, my back hurts now. And because my back hurts now, I can continue to try to do what I used to do when my back didn't hurt, because I'm going to continue hurting my back, making it worse. I need to bring a new level of awareness of how to be in my current body with the aches that I have, while taking steps to get better, to maybe, change certain things within me that can help me. Lord, I confess this message is probably for me too. Jesus Christ. Oh, my mother of God. Spirit just slapped the shit out of me with this one. Anyway, okay, so the point of the matter is, Virgo, that new levels, as the saying goes, has new devils. And because new levels has you all laughing at me. You're enlightened soul, you're funny. Ariano, you're funny too. But it's the truth. Hey, I have no problem acknowledging and owning when sometimes Spirit is also, you too, Dianli? Okay, keep laughing, you all. I have no problem acknowledging when I know a message is also for me. This is about exactly. This is about keeping it real, and I know how to keep it real. I never said I was perfect, right? I always say that so that you all don't think I'm damn God or anything. I sure as hell ain't God. I don't want to be God either. Even if the position was offered to me, I wouldn't want it. Time to learn new things so that you can really, really step into this new level that Spirit wants you to be in, with the right tools and with the empowerment that you can possess. Because the good thing about you, thank you, love you too, Leon Cutie. The good thing about Virgo is that when your ass says, I want to do this, you do it. There's just no way that you give up. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. But with that being said, you also have to be willing to perhaps learn new things that will empower you differently, just in a different kind of way, in a different kind of way. It's time for that. It's definitely time. It's time for you to say, okay, I will. This teachings from my grandmama are outdated. I can't bring this into my current relationship. I can't. That's how my grandmother did it, and it worked for her, but it don't work for me. Always, whichever message it is, in whichever area of your life it might be, but you got to be willing to learn something differently. This is also a card that says you might be going back to school. You might be asked to, maybe you're working on a certification for something that you want to get a license for, maybe you have an exam coming up, maybe you are looking for a mentor in your spiritual walk, right? Maybe you're looking for a mentor. It's not just about a career path and things of that nature. It could be your spirituality. It could be a mentor that you're needing to have in this time and moment of your life to acquire the tools that you need to grow, to expand, okay? So therefore, this particular moment, thank you very much, Dia, for those badges. I appreciate you. Much love. This is the particular time, maybe you need that spiritual mentor, Hey, if I'm a good fit for you, I am definitely willing to guide you the best way I know how to, okay? So that you can tap into your own power, okay? But this is a good time period for you to acquire awesomeness. I love that. This is a good time for you to be able to acquire new information, new teachings. The brain, listen, I will start by saying that I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of what I'm about to say. Right here, I am guilty. Confession time. I am guilty about what I'm about to say. When you're older, your brain doesn't learn the same it used to. And I know science also says this too, right? But you know what? That's not true. It might take you a little longer. Let's give ourselves that. It might take us a little longer. But there's no such thing as our brain not being able to acquire new information because we're older. We just have to be more consistent. We got to be more determined. We got to wake up every morning with a purpose to get this knowledge. Get this knowledge. Do you hear me? Spirit says with the Hierophant, new doors will open up for you through new wisdom, through new teachings. Let's tap into the inner teaching within you and get ready to really possess your life. This goes for Virgo Sun, Virgo rising. Okay? You have what it takes to do it. On another note, the Hierophant says the keys are being given to you. I repeat, the keys are being given to you. These keys right here that we see at the foot of the Hierophant are being given to you by the divine for the new place, for the new beginning, for the new level, for the new office, for the new house, for the new things that you will open in your life. Spirit says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of this new next step. Don't be afraid of this new level. Don't be afraid of this next challenge. Don't be afraid of this next phase, this next cycle in your life. Don't be afraid. Because it's going to only empower you 10 times more. It's going to empower you much more. The best is yet to come and will come. Don't regret any changes, Virgo. Don't regret any changes that you have embraced lately. Any last minute or changes, decisions that you have made, new decisions that you have made for your life. It can get scary. It can get a little like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, this is a bit risk. Oh my God. Listen, you got what it takes to do it, Virgo. I'm proud of you, Virgo. I'm going to say this. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Virgo. Libra, where are my Librans? Libra Sun, Libra Rising, where are you? Are there any Libras in the house? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. ARKOF Self, Arkoff Self. If that message resonated with you, Virgo, if it did anything for you, feel free to show your love and appreciation through the badges. Or if you are feeling generous, feel free to show your love and appreciation through the donation tab in the link in my bio. Okay. Libra Sun, Libra Rising. Are you in the house? Are you in the house, Libra? Take a deep breath, Libra. You're welcome, Sophia. Thank you. You're welcome, Anilu. Thank you. Thank you, Spiritual Gangsta, for those badges. Thank you. Take a deep breath, Libra. Take a deep breath. Holy moly, Mother of God, help me, Lord.
You put me up and I keep bleeding, love, keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love, keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love. You cut me open,
Libra, 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 Libra.
I'll be wearing the scars for everyone to see. I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. You cut me open and I keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love, keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love, keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love.
Libra, I don't know what you're going to do.
Cut me open and done.
I don't know what you're going to do, Libra, but tonight you get the Devil's card. And the Devil's card, this Capricorn card, Libra, is communicating to you tonight that there's so much work to be done to release yourself, to free yourself from limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, limiting behaviors, things that are going on with you deeply, 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 deeply emotionally, that if you are not cautious and if you are not taking serious steps in healing, I'm afraid it's going to continue enslaving you and it will bring you down. It will bring you down. When we look at the Devil's card, this is shadow work. When we look at the Devil's card, this is inner child healing, reparenting your inner child. This is about releasing trauma, healing trauma, okay? Because yes, in the Devil's card, with the Devil's card, we can speak about addictions, we can speak about so many different things, but I always like to tackle the root. And at the root of your addictions, at the root of your limiting beliefs, at the root of your current behaviors that are not positive, there's something else. There's something else that's down there that allowed you to be the way you are now, that's not helpful for you. But Spirit needs for you to do the hardcore work. Libra, I don't know why you didn't sign up for my shadow work retreat. I tell you, I have no idea why you, Libra, have not signed up for my shadow work retreat. Because with this Devil's card, you're dealing with some really emotional stuff. Your life is taking certain turns that you're not totally happy with. And it's affecting you. It's affecting you in different ways, you know. And it's dangerous because you deserve better. You deserve more. But every day is a struggle for you. Every day seems to be a struggle. Every day just seems to be a struggle for you. Is it too late? Ella, Danny, is it too late? Message me. Send me a DM. If you're talking about the shadow work retreat, send me a DM. Send me a message and I can better explain there. You know, every day seems to be a big struggle for you, Libra. And I can see through this particular card tonight that you are truly exhausted and you're tired and you fake the smile and you fake to be happy and you try to show your best face to the world. In the process of showing your best face to the world, you're criticized, you're judged, and people don't even have the foggiest idea what's really going on with you behind closed doors. What's really going on with you when you get in your car and go home from work. What's really going on when you show up for class. what's really going on with you when they don't see you. They don't know. They don't have the fucking fuckiest idea of what the hell is going on with you. That's why no one has the right to criticize you and judge you. But you have to address what's been beating you down. You have to address what's been gnawing at you. Okay? Because you're tired. I will also say with the Devil's card, someone is sucking your energy. Someone is draining you. Someone is truly manipulating you mentally or emotionally or both or all of the above. You know, and your spirit guides are not happy. Your spirit guides are not happy because they don't want you being part of a situation that doesn't offer you anything better. It takes away, but it doesn't offer you anything better. No, we can't deal with this. If anyone in your life, if anything in your life is not adding, it sure as fuck cannot take away. You cannot allow it to take away from you. As this song comes on, how deep is your love? I'm asking you now. I'm going to take this song right now and ask you, how deep is your love for you? Ay, Dios mío. How deep is your love for you? How deep is your love for you to save yourself, to bring yourself out of the hole that you're in emotionally and mentally, Libra? How deep is your love for you? I know you love your ex. I know you love your family. I know you love the people that are driving you the fuck crazy. But my question is, how deep is your love for you? Yep. How deep is your love for you? Thank you so very much for those badges. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much, T. Carball. How deep is your love for you, Libra? Because unless you fight for you, no one else will do it. And you cannot afford to keep losing. You cannot afford to sit there and continue to watch the blessings run by you. The blessings run by you. And each time you're going to go reach, it's like you have slippery hands. It just escapes you. No. No. No, Libra. No. No. And you go from one situation to the next situation, for the next situation, for your next situation. You're tired. Listen, I'm getting the message and I'm tired. So I can only imagine how you feel. That's why I say I know you're tired. What's going to happen, Libra? What's going to happen? What are you going to do for you, Libra? What are you going to do for you? What are you going to do for you? What will you do for you? How will you fight for you? Because you need to fight for you. Sometimes you don't even have enough energy to get out of bed. Sometimes people around you, people that you fight for, people that you resolve issues for, okay, people that you defend, people that you show up for, don't even know how hard it is for you to get out of bed. How hard it is for you to get yourself together. You need to be your top priority because it's a lot. There's a lot going on internally and emotionally. And some of this, in this Devil's card tonight for you, Libra, you've been dragging since you were a child. A lot of this you've been dragging since you were a child. You've been dragging this since you were a child, a baby. It's time. It's time to cut that cord and say, no more. If it doesn't fit, I'm not wearing it anymore. I'm not wearing this anymore. I'm not going to wear it anymore if it doesn't fit me. You hear me, Libra? Aye, aye. Scorpio, where are my scorpions? Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising. Where are you, Scorpio?
I'm gonna be saying like yesterday.
Take a deep breath, Scorpio.
That's driving me mad. It's going away. He's gotta take it around. He's gotta take it around. He's gotta take it around. He don't you said that living with me was bringing him down. It will never be free.
Thank you for those badges, my goddaughter. Thank you. Thank you for those badges. I appreciate you.
He's gotta take it around. He's gotta take it around.
We got the King of Cups, Scorpio. The King of Cups. Ha! You know what's funny? The King of Cups is part Scorpio. This is part Scorpio card. Okay. It's a good card, not a bad card. Okay. Right now, the King of Cups speaks to you in terms of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind. There's a lot going on in your subconscious mind. Scorpio deals a lot with the subconscious mind, okay, with what's under, with what's beneath the equator. You know, the subconscious mind holds so much. And I'm wondering tonight, Scorpio, how much of what's hitting in your subconscious mind is trying to speak to you and you're not paying attention, okay? How much of what's in your subconscious mind is trying to speak to you and you're not paying attention, okay? Spirit wants you to be able to have your own reasoning for being, for living. Spirit wants you to be able to own your own purpose, your own vision. Don't let your purpose and your vision be defined by anyone else other than you. Don't let anyone define what you should do or not do other than you. Very important. Thank you, Delilah Hetsy, for those badges. I appreciate you. Thank you. Don't let anyone else define how you should do it and what you should do. Okay? The King of Cups wants you to be able to handle your emotions, your feelings, okay? And, you know, this is air, this is water, this is part Scorpio card, you know. Sometimes you're so stressed that, you know, you don't even connect with your partner the way you want to. It's not that you don't want to connect with your partner, it's that you're tired. You're physically and mentally tired, you're exhausted, and there are worries and there are concerns, and you know you're not giving your best, but you feel ashamed or you feel guilty or you feel a certain kind of way about admitting that you're not giving your best. What you do, you get angry. And Spirit says, don't get angry, don't get mad. Just talk about the fact that, you know, you are not feeling your best. And it's okay. Who told you that you had to feel your best all the time? No, you don't. Because that's not even logical. You don't feel your best all the time, Scorpio. No one does. No one feels their best all the time. But thank you, Leslie, for those badges. I appreciate you. But you cannot expect your partner to read your mind. You cannot expect your partner to read your mind. So be open to share. Be open to really express what you feel, okay? Without worries that, you know, it's going to be rejected, and without worries that you're not going to be understood. You know, be open to be able to express your concerns, okay? The King of Cups tonight is also telling you, Scorpio, that in your job, you got to be cautious with a particular boss that maybe feels threatened by you in some kind of way. I want to say threatened by you, because maybe you have a capacity that seems or feels threatening, and people in this day and age are more insecure than ever before, and that sometimes can be very hard. Okay, it can be very hard. So this is a particular card that says, learn how to defend yourself. Okay, learn how to defend yourself without being too rough, without being too rough. Own your vision, own your purpose, own your title, own your position, but also learn how to be flexible. Okay, this is also a time period of your life that you need to master your talent. Whatever that talent is, you need to master your talent. This is a card of mastery. So master your talent. Be that kind of person that if you are into, I don't know, if you are into real estate, for example, then you need to know the ins and outs of everything related to real estate. Be able to master what you practice. This is also about mastering your emotions and your feelings. You need to be able to master your emotions and your feelings, okay? This is also tapping into your creativity. This is understanding the language of your unconscious mind, your subconscious, okay? Um, Gaining control over your feelings and emotions is the best option for you right now in this moment and time of your life. Ah, you know, listen, listen, love, Chachi. Don't feel guilty for defending yourself. You defending yourself, and when we do what we feel we have to do, we also have to be willing to face the consequences, right? But this card speaks to you a lot because, and many of you, because it says, don't go head on. Sometimes we have to learn how to pick our battles. So we cannot always go head on with the people that are in our life, especially in a professional working environment, because they have the power in that moment to determine what's going to happen with you. But at the end of the day, when one door closes, beloved, another one will open. Trust me on that. When one door closes, another will open. So when life throws you a curveball, you got to really know yourself. You got to know yourself internally, deeply, so that you don't give power to the wrong people, to the wrong place, to the wrong emotions, to the wrong feelings, to the wrong circumstances. You can't. Master your emotions, master your ability, master your talent. This is about mastery, and you will be able to do it, Scorpio. Don't waste time. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Okay, Sagittarius. We're the Sag, Sun, Sag, rising. We are the Sags in the house. Take a deep breath, Sag. You're welcome. Ay, Dios mío, en el nombre de Dios Todopoderoso. In the name of the baby black Jesus. Sag, tonight you have the Tower card. Tonight you have the Tower card, Sag. The Tower card comes up for you tonight. I will start off by saying Spirit knows how hard you're fighting. Spirit knows how hard you are fighting. You're fighting very hard to pursue your goals, to execute your plans, to defend your vision, to win. Let me tell you something, Sagittarius. You're fighting very hard to be seen. There's a inner gift inside you that you know you need to express, you need to give to the world, you need to share, you need to, be out there, right? But along the way, we encounter challenges, we encounter ups and downs. It's like an uphill journey. An uphill journey. And sometimes when we are in an uphill journey, we wonder if we will make it. We wonder if it's even worth continuing to try. We wonder, what does it even all mean? What does it all even mean? Well, if you are in true alignment with your purpose, thank you, Kay Huisar, for those badges. Thank you. If you are in true alignment with your purpose, it doesn't matter who or what comes against you. You must move forward. You must move forward. Now, I will tell you this. The Tower card usually speaks about unexpected situations that take you by surprise. You get caught off guard. You weren't waiting for those changes. You weren't waiting for that person to tell you what he or she said. You weren't waiting. You were not expecting to see what happened. But the Tower card for me is not always bad. The Tower card sometimes always, to me, it also means being able to lay down a new, strong foundation. A strong foundation that you are able to build your vision on little by little, consistently, making sure all the pieces needed to build this vision is present, is there, so nothing threatens it and nothing provokes it to collapse. It's important for you, Sagittarius, during this time period of your life, to continue to have a plan. You need to have a plan, stick to the plan. You need to pray over the plan. You need to protect the plan. You need to, be able to check with yourself. Okay, how am I doing? How is this doing? What do I need? How do I need to strengthen this? You need to always check with yourself. Thank you for those. Oh, thank you, Cynthia, for those badges. I appreciate you. You need to check with yourself. Spirit is saying that whatever it is that you're building right now, whatever it is you're creating right now, whatever it is that you're planning, whatever project in your business, at work, whatever it is that you're doing, don't worry and don't stress yourself if plans change all of a sudden. If someone that said was going to support you changes their mind, don't worry. If someone that said that we're all in and now they're out, don't worry. Because at the end of the day, it's not even you, it's the universe, it's spirit taking out what it knows you won't need. It's taking out what will not be part of the ultimate vision. So don't worry about it. It might initially scare you, but what you need to end up doing is saying thank you. Say thank you for what was taken away. Say thank you for what decided to change its mind at the last minute. Say thank you, because at the end of the day, it will not allow your vision to shine to its full capacity. So be grateful. When unexpected sudden change occurs, the universe has another plan for you that'll be much better. The universe has a much better plan for you. Spirit is also saying to you tonight, Sag, don't invest in people that you have to fix. Don't invest in anyone that seems to be wishy-washy, seems to be 50% in. No, it's 100 or it's nothing. It's all or nothing. You either all in or you're not. Thank you. I'm happy you all liking the setup tonight. We're outside. That's why it's so windy but I love it. The moon has moved, but it was initially when we started, it was just facing me right there. Anyway, don't fix anyone. Don't fix anyone. Don't fix anyone. Because some of you at times have settling tendencies, settling behaviors. And it's like, well, this is the best it's going to get, so therefore I might as well stick here. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Can't do that. You are not allowing the divine spirit God to really, really perform its best art through you when you limit God's ability to work through you with your limiting beliefs and settling behavior. You're welcome, MS Anita. You're welcome. Don't worry. If it was taken away, if they left, it's because room will be made for someone better. If they chose not to commit, it's because someone that will commit will show up. Don't worry. Acknowledge your feelings, right? Because I know it's easier said than done. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't stay there. Okay? Don't lodge there. Don't buy a home in those feelings, because it's not going to work. Sag, you got to release what's holding you down, because then the rude awakening that the Tower card speaks about is going to strike, and it's going to strike really hard. What's taken away is because something better is about to happen. Trust and believe, Sagittarius. Capricorn, where are my caps? Where are my Capricorn sun, my Capricorn rising? Where are you, Capricornio? My Capricorns. Take a deep breath, Capricorn. Thank you, Ken Watt, for those badges. Thank you. Capricorn, whatever you're going through right now, you're welcome, my goddaughter, Cindy. Whatever you're going through right now, listen. The negative feelings, the depression, the anxiety, the uncertainty, or the anger, or the frustration, is not going to get you the results you need. It's not going to get you the results you need. It's not going to get you the results you need. You're welcome, Ken Watt. I appreciate you. You're welcome. I read for somebody you know the other day, Ken Watt. Spirit says through this Cancer card, get out of your funk. Get out of any funky feelings you have, Capricorn. Because your funk is not going to yield the results your life needs. So, hey, if it's not going to get me what I need, then I have to get out of this space. It's just not going to get you the results. You're frustrated right now, Capricorn. And this is affecting your emotions. Your emotions are hard right now. You're a little grumpy, right? Just like the Four of Cups suggests. A little grumpy, sitting under this tree. And Spirit is saying, unless you change the channel, unless you get out of this funk, you're not even going to see the blessings that the universe wants to show you. That's that hand right here with this cup. The universe is trying to show you. The universe is trying to show you a blessing, okay? But you're not even paying attention because everything just seems so blah to you. Everything just seems so off to you. Everything just seems so like whatever to you. It's not going to work. It's not going to this. And oh my God. And oh my God. Get out of your funk, Capricorn. You need to wake up. You need to be more enthusiastic. You need to be more, into your plans and your vision and your goals. You need to be more proactive. You waste too much time sometimes. When you are in a Four of Cups energy, you are wasting time. You're wasting time. Overthinking, complaining, feeling upset, feeling grumpy, feeling angry, uncertain, confused, depressed. No, that's not going to get you what you need. It's not going to get you what you need. The Four of Cups is saying that the universe wants to show you a different route, wants to show you a different way. But you're so stuck on wanting to do it the way you want to do it that you're not even paying attention as to how the universe would like for you to do it. Everything doesn't always look promising. Everything doesn't always look the best. But sometimes the universe has a way of hiding our blessings behind something that doesn't always seem like it's going to be great. You need to be proactive. You need to be an active participant of your blessings. But if you're sitting here in these moods, in these funky energies, with these funky energies, you're not going to get the results. From a lower polarity, the Four of Cups is missed opportunities. So you're missing opportunities because you're in your feelings, because you're overthinking, because you're pondering, because you keep trying to, do things your way, and it's not going to work like that, Capricorn. It's not going to work. Surrender to your divine source. Ask Spirit for the guidance that you need. In your case, you might even need a reading from crying out loud, because you might need a spiritual reading of some sort to get a deeper sense of your situation and get the guidance, the specific guidance that will be adequate for you. But don't sit there in your emotions and do nothing with them, because if not, nothing is going to change. Get with the program, Capricorn. With the Four of Cups, someone might have said something to you, someone might have done something to you, or you might have found out something that disturbed you or hurt you or made you feel sad or upset or what have you. Listen, acknowledge your feelings, go through your feels, but hey, take it off, because then it doesn't belong to you anymore. That's their doing, that's their decision, that's their making, and it doesn't belong to you anymore. Don't sit there and wallow forever, because then you're doing yourself a disservice and you're cheating yourself out of the beginnings and the opportunities that your life needs and deserves. Okay, Capricorn, let's get with it. Let's get with it. You got no time to waste, Capricorn. You got no time to waste. You might need a spiritual reading. Seriously speaking, I feel you need a spiritual reading, because you're stuck. You're stuck, and this is really taking your energy away and making you feel really funky. You can't afford that. So let's get with it. Aquarius, where is the Aquarians? Are there any Aquarians in the house? Where's the Aquarian sun, the Aquarian rising? Take a deep breath, Aquarius. Take a deep breath. Interesting. Interesting. Got the Ten of Cups. This came up earlier, and it came up for... Who did the Ten of Cups come up for? Was it Libra? No, that wasn't Libra. Does anyone remember who the Ten of Cups came up for? Can't remember. Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Well, the Ten of Cups comes back to visit, and now it does so for Aquarius. So Aquarius, you got this very beautiful great card that basically says that the results you're waiting for in a particular project, in a particular plan, it's gonna go down, it's gonna come out the way you want, but it may not always be with the same people or in the same place or in the same company that you want it in, right? Isn't that interesting? I want something, but it happens in a different place than I expected, because the universe has a much better plan than you. The universe has a much better plan than you. So even if things change up, even if things, goes in a different direction, don't feel bad that it didn't go down exactly how you expected. You're still getting what you want, but it might be in a different place. It might be in a different company, it might be in a different position, it might be in a different location or with a different person or whatever, but you are going to get what you desire, Aquarius. You are going to get what you desire. You want to go about your business in a particular kind of way, but Spirit has a different plan. Your business still will happen, but it will happen differently. This time period of your life, do a lot of affirmations, do a lot of manifestation, do vision boards that actually work. I'm gonna have to teach a class. I'm gonna have to teach a class on vision boards because I know people teach a lot about vision boards out there, but there's something that I don't see in a vision board that should be present. There is something that I don't see in a vision board, for those of you that have vision boards, that should be in the vision board. Because if you don't have that on your vision board, then it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. And no, I'm not going to say it right here on the live. I'm not going to say it. Sorry. Sorry, not so sorry. I'm not going to say that. But I might teach a class on vision boards and get you to include on your vision board certain things that are extremely important in order for you to manifest things. Spirit says to the 10 of Cups, don't give up now that you're so close to making it happen. I know it seems like it's further away and further away, but believe me when I say that what you're waiting for is about to go down. So a couple of things that Spirit is telling me to communicate to you via this particular card, the 10 of Cups. Protect your energy. We have to protect our energy from people and places that can intoxicate our vibration with negativity, that can stand in the way and block our blessings. So definitely protect your energy. Sometimes you might have to say, I'm not available, even though you are available. Sometimes you might have to say, I can't do that, even though you can. Sometimes you might have to say, I don't know how, even though you do know how. Because what you cannot afford is to expose your energy to places and people that will then just drain you or send into you vibrations that interferes with your plan, with your vision, with what you want to do. Okay, Aquarius, you're gonna get a raise, or you're gonna get a raise, or you're gonna get a promotion, or you're gonna have an offer. Okay, or the phone call that you're waiting for is going to come. Okay, I know you're fighting hard for your family. You're fighting hard to keep your family afloat. You're fighting hard to bring, better income into your home. It's going to happen. But you might have to change. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. You might have to change how you see yourself. Could it be possible, Aquarius, that your blessings have not arrived? Not because of your lack of talent, because it's not related to lack of talent or ability. It's not because of lack of intelligence, but more so because of how you view yourself, the opinion you have about yourself, how you treat yourself, how you speak into yourself. That could be the determining factor between rising up or staying stuck down at the bottom. Change your vision. Excuse me. Change your visions, change your perspectives, change your opinion, change your approach, change your words, change your relationship with yourself. And through you, there will be change in how you manifest the blessings in your life. But they are coming. As far as the 10 of Cups is concerned, the blessings are coming. But you got to get out of your own way sometimes. You got to get out of your own head. You got to be cooperative. Okay? You will finally be proud to be able to manifest what you've been waiting for such a long time, Aquarius. Okay? It's going to come. Trust and belief. Faith above all else. Faith above all else. Last but certainly not least, Pisces. Excuse me. Where my Piscean family? Are there any Pisces sun, Pisces rising in the house?
Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. I think it's 'cause
You're welcome. You're welcome. How many Pisceans do we have in the house tonight?
maybe it's because I'm crazy. I try not to rectify.
I tell you, I love it how people just hear. No heat, no judgment, no criticism here. I love it how people hear their signs and they just log off. They just want to hear their shit and they log off. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start going backwards. I'm going to start with Pisces, or I'm going to start doing water signs first, and I'm going to do air signs, and then I'm going to do fire signs, and then I'm going to do earth signs. I'm going to trick everybody up. Let's see here. Pisces. I know you are DJ M's YCE. Take a deep breath, Pisces. Take a deep breath. Full moon in Pisces is coming up. Keta in the house. Thank you for your support, DJ M New York City. I know you are Dion like Cutie. I appreciate you. Yes, we are. Thank you, Angelica. I appreciate you. Let's see, Pisces. Take a deep breath, Pisces.
Some kind of trouble, some kind of fight. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. We only hit until you cry. And after that, you don't ask why.
Lord.
Just don't
No, I'm not going to do 2 cards. I'm not going to do 2 cards. Jesus. Why is Spirit trying to trick me? Coño.
Your heart can be sky. It's saying so much more than these words could ever say. And when my heart has hurt, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. Oh, Lord,
We got the 8 of Cups, which is actually a Pisces card. We got the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Got the 8 of Cups, Pisces. It's a Pisces card. Isn't that funny? Isn't it funny that if you were here from the beginning, Aries got an Aries card, which was the 2 of Wands. And now Pisces at the end gets a Piscean card. The 8 of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. So, listen, Pisces. This might rub you off wrong, but guess what? I don't care. Because I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to deliver what Spirit wants you to know. And what Spirit wants you to know tonight, Pisces. Yes, true. That's true. That's true. Leo got the Leo card too. But I'm talking more about the beginning and the end. The beginning is Aries, the end is Pisces, and both of them get cards that are directly in their sign. So, you know, Eight of Cups is telling you tonight, Pisces, you got to let go of your story. You got to let go of the story that you make up in your mind. You got to let go of any limiting beliefs that you make up in your mind, because though you are trying your best in your life, okay, most definitely because of the full moon in Pisces, definitely completing a cycle. You definitely are right, Sophia, my friend. Though you're looking for greater satisfaction in life, which is what the Eight of Cups talks about, there's an agreement that you have not abide by, and that's why you're not getting the so-called greater satisfaction in life that Spirit speaks about through the Eight of Cups, which is letting go of the story, whatever story you make up in your mind as to why you're not where you're at in life right now, as to why you're not doing what you want to do right now, as to why not this, why that. You have to let go of that story, because what's blocking you is not life. It's not that you have bad luck. It's not that you don't deserve it. It's your story that's holding you back. Your story is holding you hostage. Your story is holding you hostage. It is important for you, Pisces, to be able to start doing things differently. How are you spending your days, Pisces? What are you investing in throughout your day? Are you doing more thinking than you are doing action? Are you sinking in your thoughts and your concerns and your worries? And what are you doing to yourself, Pisces? How do you speak into yourself, Pisces? What are you battling with emotionally? Sometimes what you're battling with emotionally doesn't always have to be about someone else. It doesn't always have to be about your wife, about your husband, about your boyfriend, about your girlfriend, about your son, your daughter, about your boss. Sometimes the other person is you. The other person is the inner you. So how are you speaking into yourself? How are you in relationship with yourself? How are you feeling about yourself? Not about life, not about the money that you have, not about the job that you want, not about the car that you drive, not about your family, not about your significant other. No, how do you feel about yourself? Because whatever it is that you're feeling about yourself, you have to change the story. Pisces, you have to change the story. You got to change the story. It takes time. It takes consistency. Every day is not the best day. But what you shall never lose is your faith in yourself. You're capable. You're more than capable. You're intelligent. You have the tools. How are you using the tools you possess? Because here in the Eight of Cups, you might be looking for something that you claim not to find, but because you don't see yourself the way Spirit wants you to see yourself. There's much healing that still needs to go on. There's much healing that still needs to go on. This is you embracing new ideas. This is you embracing new beginnings. This is you embracing a new path. This is about you going. This is about you going about your life in a different kind of way. In a different kind of way. Pisces. Spirit, universe, God wants to reward you, but you are in a funk with yourself, and you're going to have to check that. On another note, the Eight of Cups, for those of you leaving a job, thinking about leaving a job, listen, trust yourself that you will be just fine. Trust yourself that you will be just fine. Okay? It's time for a change. It's time to revamp. It's time to update. It's time to explore new avenues. Okay? If it sounds like it's for you, then take it in, beloved. Take it in. Because you have what it takes to do it. Pisces. How are you nurturing yourself? How are you nurturing yourself? Pisces. Awesome, Kimwan. May this new job be one filled with much growth and blessings for you. May it be filled with much growth and blessings for you. Get ready to step up. Awesome, Julie. I'm happy to hear that. Step up. Own it. Be proud. Embrace your inner power. Develop a new relationship with yourself. Get out of the repetitive cycle, the repetitive story. Let go, let go, let go. That's why the main question of the Eight of Cups is, can you let it go? Can you let go what of your old story, your outdated story, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about life? Can you let all that shit go and just open a new door for you? Let it go. Let go of your excuses. Let go of your why this, why that. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own head, Pisces. Get out of your own way. Come on, ¿qué pasa? Get out of your own way. Because if not, it's not going to happen. And then you're going to be mad at yourself. You're going to be mad at yourself. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. But it's dependent upon the energy that you bring in. The energy that you bring in. Do a lot of spiritual baths. Full moon in Pisces, your sign, on the 20th. What are you going to do this Monday? How are you going to set an intention? How are you going to work with that full moon? See, some of us try to do shit in our mind. No. We need tangible stuff. We need to light a candle. We need to set an intention. We need to write a letter. We need to burn stuff. Come on, Pisces. Get with the program. Do your magic. So you can embrace your blessings. My beloved soul family, I love you. Thank you for supporting Tarot Tuesday. Thank you for supporting me. If you will, feel free to show your love and appreciation for Spirit's work via the donation tab in the link in my bio, through the badges, or Facebook or YouTube through the link there, through the it's right there at the bottom of your screen, where you can send your loving donations for Spirit's work. It takes a lot. I must say this. It takes a lot to sit here every week. It takes a lot. But I love it. I love what I do. I love you. I love Spirit's work. I love what God, the divine source, has entrusted me to do. But I must admit, it takes a lot. You know, it is my deepest desire that each week Spirit is able to inspire you, connect you with your true self, bring enlightenment, awareness, clarity, affirmation, confirmation, and help you grow. That's all I wish for. That's all I pray for in your life. I'm happy to have held this Tarot Tuesday outdoors tonight. Under this nice, beautiful moon, and the energies that are out here with me tonight. And I'm happy that you all were out here to share this energy with me. So thank you very much for your support for Spirit's work. Thank you so much for those badges. I definitely appreciate you all, Moonlight and Indigo Soul and Kim Watt. Thank you so very, very much for the love and the support. You know, I tell you, it takes a lot of energy to sit here every week for 3 hours plus sometimes. It takes a lot, but I love it. If you're listening, if you are appreciating Spirit's work, I have no trouble coming on, you know, here every week. If you haven't yet, oh, thank you so very much, Angelica La Nueva. Thank you so very much. Thank you very much. May it be returned to you 100 times fold, beloved. May it be returned to you 100 times fold. If you haven't, my soul family, signed up for the Ancestor Healing Ritual, I promise you that this is something that we can all benefit from. Okay, thank you so very much, Anilu. Much blessings to you. Much blessings to you. This is something that we all need. Ancestral healing is not just because, you know, you don't have to have the most traumatic experiences, and you don't have to have, you know, the ugly things happen to you in your life in order for you to be part of the ancestral healing ritual. Quite the contrary, you know, sometimes it's because you just want to honor your deceased loved ones. Sometimes it's because you just want to honor your ancestors. Just because, you know, sometimes it's just because you want to say thank you. It's just because sometimes you want your spirit guides and your ancestors to be empowered, you know, so that they can continue empowering you, you know. So I invite you to look into the Ancestral Healing Ritual, which will be on November 6th, okay? The link is in my bio, IG. Click on the link in my bio, you know, so you can see what the Ancestral Healing Ritual is all about. For my YouTubers and Facebook, go to spiritualdoctorafi.com and you will see there under the events tab, click on the events, the Ancestral Healing Ritual, so you can read all about it. But this is something that I truly, truly believe is so helpful and beneficial for us to cut cords, to release generational curses, to honor our ancestors and our deceased loved ones, to empower our spirit guides, you know, just to say thank you sometimes, right? To understand ourselves better, to get the guidance and the support, spiritually speaking, to be able to walk into the next phase of our life, right? It happens on November 6th. Every year, this is the second year that I host the Ancestral Healing Ritual. Last year was phenomenal. It was great. Because it's in honor of All Souls Day, okay? So definitely I invite you to look into it. There are payment options. You don't have to pay all in full at once. It can be 2-part payments. So definitely look into that. The option is also there in the link in my bio or on the website. But I would invite you to at least look into it, because I promise you, the way this world is moving, the way things are going down, what we are about to embrace in 2022, we need all our spirit guides to be on board. We need our ancestors to be empowered energetically and spiritually. We need to cut cords with generational traumas and curses that we don't need, that continues to block us over and over and over and over again. If you're doing the same thing your mama did, if you're doing the same thing your grandmother did, if there's a particular cycle that you have not been able to set yourself free from in your family, you need to be part of this ancestral healing ritual. This is what helps that, you know. It's about prayers. It's about uplifting. It's about cutting cords. It goes down. There are people on here that was part of the ancestral healing ritual last year. They can tell you, you know, it goes down, you know. So definitely look into it. I feel that it will be extremely, extremely beneficial for you, okay? For your children as well. You know, you don't want to continue, you don't want to continue passing on to your children what you've been through, what your family have been through. You don't want to continue dragging that along. You know, your grandkids, if you have grandkids, etc., etc. The power is within you. Anyway, my loved ones, I love you all, my soul family. Thank you for supporting Tarot Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Okay, same way we came in will be the same way we go out tonight with this song called Gitana Mia, which I love very much. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week, and let's rock. I love you all.
Gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar. Saludo en ti, las fuerzas de las estrellas.
New York City. I love New York City.
Saludo en ti, las riquezas de lo profundo del mar.
Super late in New York. Yes, thank you so very much, Young Lee. I appreciate you.
Tu sonrisa brilla más que el sol en la primavera. Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar. Gitana mía, ayúdanos a merecer esta felicidad. Gitana mía, ilumina mis caminos para yo poder llegar. Gitana mía, esta oración no tiene fin. Cuando una gitana reza, Dios se pone a cantar. Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar. Es la gitana que llega para bendecir al pueblo. Es la gitana que llega abriendo nuestros caminos. Es la gitana que llega para defender nuestra libertad. Esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar. Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana, gitana bella, gitana, gitana, gitana mía, esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar. Gitana mía, gitana bella, yo te vengo a saludar. Mi mente está libre para soñar. Yo te vengo a saludar. Oye bien esta plegaria. Yo te vengo a saludar. Te lo pido yo del alma. Yo te vengo a saludar. Hoy yo te llamo a trabajar. Yo te vengo a saludar. Esperanza hoy, yo te vengo a saludar. Gitana, gitana, gitana mía, gitana, gitana.